All right, back in regular session. Um, Anybody got anything under other business?
Well, that's what we had last week, all that rain we had. I was coming down Word School Road, and there's a tree bigger than I can move by myself. I've got customers down through there, so I got on the phone, and I got a hold of the highway department, and by the time I could get to the levee and back around and come in the other end, the county was already on their way to get it, so they're doing a fantastic job.
Oh, I've heard nothing but good comments. Anything else?
I don't know if I informed you guys, but with the census and everything, with the election coming up, the legislative line, I will try to keep you guys up on that the best I can. But that's kind of where we're at with the standstill of that. I am going to do a voter purge, but I'm going to wait till probably August to do it. That's where we send out the cards, because hopefully by then they'll have the new legislative. The rest of it, the best I can.
Keep going to bed early.
Yeah. So just letting you know, I'll let you know when stuff changes, but there's definitely some new changes coming from the state level.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I've got some business from the state's attorney's office I'd just like to get out there. We're coming off the tail end of Child Abuse Prevention Month last month. State's attorney's office has initiated felony charges against multiple offenders against children in the past 2 months, 3 months. And it's been a primary focus of mine since being there, and I'm doing my best to tamp that out in our community. But I'm finding just the harder I work at it, the more I manage to uncover in our law enforcement and state agents and investigators. Just it's sad that there's so much of it. Be aware, folks, guys. Just talk to folks. You're seeing something that's concerning somebody, talk to somebody, talk to me, I don't care, because some of the things I'm seeing the children are going through that people have no clue about. It would be sobering to all of us if we all knew how deep it goes. I'm going to be giving some support to the local Child Advocacy Center. That's the Two Rivers CAC out there by the 77 Health Department, Well Dental Care. They are our facility for taking care of these children on the front end of cases where they've been assaulted or whether it be just physically or sexually. They help us with information gathering and talking to the kids. They can use all the support they get. So if you're out there donating or you see them come up or you can contribute somewhere out there, look at those places for these kids because they need it. So that's all for that.
We got a lot of that, really. County.
I'm doing my best to deal with it.
Are you really?
And it's sad to say, but every case that I get, it's one more number on the board for offenders, but it's one less out there hurting kids. So,
I will say this, during this COVID thing, I'm out driving around everywhere. I hardly see any little kids out playing at all. I mean, no bicycles, no shooting basketball. I mean, it's really been an odd period of time, to tell you the truth. And I've been in amongst the public for years, driving around, and it's been really, really strange. But
let's all hope we're on our way back to normal.
yeah,
Whatever that is.
that's another statement.
I will add to that before we adjourn, it's probably gonna be June. I mean, we gotta see what the governor does before we totally open this back up. And I can't tell you what to do, but I can tell you if you're in the courthouse, you still wear a mask when you're walking around. Even though CDC says today or yesterday, whenever it was, you've been vaccinated. I've been vaccinated, so a lot of places I don't do that anymore. But here, we need to follow the rules that's on the door for the public. So until that time comes, so hopefully sooner than later. Get a motion to adjourn. I'll say.
Commissioner Pitts?
Yes.
Commissioner Harville?
Here.
Mr. Miller?
Here.
Mr. Cool?
Yes.
You guys really want to vote here on that?